Hi, hey, hello, how are you? How are you going? This is the general reading for the sign Gemini for the month of February 2020. This is for the sign Gemini in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yes, I have said that in every video and will probably in these general sign lines. If you look at your sun sign and nothing at all resonates, and it just doesn't feel like you're reading, please do check your other placements. Please also keep in mind this is a general reading. Not everything might be for you. Take what resonates. So let's get started. Okay. What is going on in general? Jump up some bit like definitive. Or at least they want to talk to me. What is it? Next month I'm doing my whole done. Cutting it in three. I know you can't see it yet. I'm working on doing a better setup. Just trying to get these first batch of readings first. Alright. General, what's going on with my Geminis? First overall card I pulled, oh, that's the first time I've known it was going to do that, is the Six of Wands. Judgment, upright, Knight of Wands, Death, Three of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, Four of Swords, upright. Usually it's upright unless I specify reversed. And also the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So overall, usually Six of Wands is my victory card. So he's running hard for the laurel and victory. But also traditionally, it usually means victory. It means success is within your reach. It means personal triumph, I guess. That's another word for victory, but that's also what it means. Also, like praise and recognition, like lots of good things coming. Good. This thing's some heavy readings before you, Gemini. But looks like this one's going to get a little heavy too. But I think, this overall, this is the head of the top card, and that's victory. Awesome. Good. I like that. Jake walk so far. Let's see. Judgment is upright. Judgment is awakening. In other words, it can be wake up call. If you mean rebirth, it can mean a new perspective. It can also mean an inner calling you can't ignore anymore. But this is very much unignorable. Like this might be saying you've been ignoring something willingly. It just come up a couple of times last few days of these reading. Amazing. There might be a new calling you've been called towards. Also could mean that this is your wake-up call. Continue on. Get better context. This is Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands upright is a very confident knight. It's all about charming, courageousness. It's all about passion, life, adventure. Again, it's Wands. Wands is the flyer suit. obviously there's a lot of passion with this Six of Wands victory, and then this new Knight of this upright with Knight of Wands, which is charming. You like it, yeah. This is looking so far so good, Gemini. It is. Looks like some changes might be coming down the pipe, but those are good things so far. However, this is Death card. Often I have to remind people that this does not mean literal death. Very rarely does this mean literal death, as in you die in 7 days. No, it means change. I've done true crime readings where this has literally meant that. That's not what this means here. This is very much about, this is the Scorpio card. It's also about transformation. It is about endings and beginnings. It's about cycles ending, new ones beginning. It is about shedding what it doesn't serve you anymore and transition into usually something better. However, we do, right after that, have the Three of Cups reversed. Now, Three of Cups when it's upright, for me, is not always a bad card. Sometimes it can be, but not always. When it's upright, it can mean gossip, it can mean a third party, but usually it means like camaraderie and friends and like everyone's winning and like you get a win and you get a win and you get a win, like that type of stuff. But it also can mean gossiping and all that. But reversed, it is all about withdrawn. That is the word for this card, is withdrawn. Okay? It's about misfortune. It is about lethargy. It's about untrustworthy friends, loss of a group. I have a feeling to do with this. You're changing. I don't know if maybe that group of friends isn't in many years' time. Maybe, maybe their season in your life is over. We'll look at the other things and then I'll come back and do this again before I do the love. Yeah, we've got also we've got the Seven of Cups upright. Alright. Okay. Seven of Cups upright is fancy. It's about illusion. Daydreaming is the word for this card. My dad is actually a Gemini. He's a Gemini of Aries moon. Very much a daydreamer. It's all about, again, fantasy and illusion. Sometimes this can be a cheating card. I don't know if that's what this means. I'm just throwing out different meanings as I've never spoken to you guys about card before, except for these few readings. The Seven of Cups, very much about choices, decisions we have to make, as well as fantasy illusion. It does look like there's a lot of changes coming. It looks like there's a lot of choices. I don't know if you know which one to do, but I think you're going to be okay. Again, that Six of Wands is upright. But we'll continue, of course. And then we have here the Queen of Cups reversed. Potential water sign. Also, when she's reversed, this is about, her word is codependency. It's about unreliable partners. It's about moodiness. It's about lacking confidence. Sometimes it means that they had a lot of feelings for you and now they really couldn't give a damn. If you're there, if you're alive, they don't care. They have no more feelings for you. Sometimes that's what it means. But it also can very much mean this is codependence, very much in a placement of a card. This is codependence. So I'm wondering if that's what you're shedding, or if that's something you have to really look at before you start the changes, or if the changes are going to bring that to your attention. I think there's some maybe a woman in your life, could be, again, I said it's in a different reading. We all have all 4 court cards. Sorry, let me try and say that American. We all have all 4 court cards of all 4 suits, okay, within us. So just because it is a queen here doesn't mean it necessarily is a woman, but it does feel very feminine. So very much, I think this is a female. I'm not 100% sure though. Can't 100% tell. So I'm going to take that back. Could be though. Temperance though is reversed. I'm not liking that. It was going really great, but there's some things I think we have to look at here, Gemini. Temperance reversed is all about imbalance. It's all about extremes. It's all about lack of long-term vision and just conflicts. When it's upright, it's all about balance and almost transmutation. A lot of people talk about the image, and a lot of people say, oh, it's the angel, she's making water into wine like Jesus did and transmuting the energy, and but reverse, this very much is the opposite. It's imbalance. It's an imbalance of maybe power. It's an imbalance of love. It's an imbalance of responsibilities. It's somewhere there's an imbalance going on. I think it's affecting you more than you know. And then you have the 4 of Swords upright. This is just something I had to do with myself recently. The 4 of Swords is all about recuperation after grief. This is about recovery, retreat, de-stress, solitude, taking a time out, taking time to grieve and heal your wounds. So yeah, this has come out again for a couple of signs, and it comes out for me a lot too. It is really important that you heal yourself, because there's something around you that is not serving you and is hurting you. So I think you need to take that time and really, really recuperate. Really recuperate, Gemini. I really want you to focus on that. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Alright. This is about obsession. Okay. He's a bit obsessive when he's reversed. This is stubborn. This is like grinding. This is self-serving. This is resisting compromise. Yeah. This is, like most court cards, it's not a fun dude to be around when they're reversed. Not fun. This worries me with the 7 of Cups here. Queen of Cups reversed. Death in front of the 3 of Cups reversed. Okay. Some of you might be, some of you might be dealing with an obsessive person. You might be the obsessive one, Gemini. And there's something to definitely look out for and to acknowledge. And we cannot change what we do not acknowledge. Just because you may be doing something that you don't like, a behavior that you would like to change, you cannot change that behavior until you acknowledge and admit that you're doing it. And I know it's so hard. It's so hard. It's easier said than done. I 100% understand. That's just so far what I'm getting. I see a lot here. It looks like there's, again with this wand, this Knight of Wands here, could be that you have some fire placements. It could be a person you're dealing with. It could be, yeah. But this is all about, again, this is all about confidence and stuff. Right under this Victory card, and right next to Judgment, Upright, Inner Calling, Wake Up Call, Awakening. And then Death, Upright, which does mean cycles ending. It's almost like some of you are having a spiritual awakening or something. Yeah. And that's gonna, you know, someone, yeah, you lose friends. You do. Once you start learning things about yourself and start opening gifts and stuff, certain people just don't fit anymore. It's part of life. It sucks to hit, but it's true. Three of Cups again reversed. That's withdrawn. But to me, this feels like a loss of a group of friends. Maybe, yeah. Untrustworthy friends. Untrustworthy is the word that keeps sticking in my mind with this, especially with the Seven of Cups. It's like you're in your fantasy land about this is fine. They're not obsessive. They're not untrustworthy. No. It's fine. Look, we're great. Social media. Look at us on social media. We're fine. We're the perfect couple we know, or we're the perfect group of friends we know. And I don't think that's the truth, Gemini. I think there's a lot going on, and I think you really need to recuperate and heal. You really, really do. Because there's going to be a lot of changes coming down the pipe for you. There is for everyone, but there's a lot of changes I see in this reading. A lot. So let's ask about love, specifically, and then we'll go for advice or any messages that I miss. That's kind of my format so far for these. I know. My grandma taught me about advice. Oh, Sun reverse was your jumper. Shuffle. Yeah, my grandma taught me about, what was I telling you? About advice. Like, a lot of tarot readers will be like, this is what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. This is the most likely outcome. You can change things. You're not a victim of these cards. Don't let people take your power like that, okay? I think another reader has said that on here. He's much more popular than me, but I think he also does advice. But yeah, that's advice is more like, if you don't want this, if you want the good and want to avoid, you know, or whatever. Sometimes you can't avoid the bad because it's part of the growth, but if we can. Another jumper. As I was shuffling, Three of Swords upright. Okay. Yeah, so I do advice. Just talking while I'm shuffling because it feels awkward just shuffling in silence. Yeah. Okay. Another Wands again. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups upright, Six of Wands, Three of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, Temperance reversed, the World reversed. Alright. Your first jumper was the Sun reversed. I'm sorry, Gemini, because, you know, when the Sun's upright, it's happiness. A resounding yes, if you ask the question. But when it's reversed, sorry, think of the word in English for a second. When it is reversed, it's lingering doubt. It is unable to see the positive. You can't see the light. It's like depression. It's unhappiness. It is clouded perspective as well. That's what I was as And then we have the Three of Swords upright. I know a lot of people who don't know tarot know this image. This is the stereotypical breakup card. This is grief. This is arguments. This is heartache. This is sorrow. This is feeling betrayed. This is conflict. That's why stereotypically people see that and they're like, oh, break up. I am seeing unhappiness and I'm seeing grief. I'm seeing it's a possibility. Unfortunately, me too. Oh no. I think if you are in a relationship, Gemini, it might not be happy and it might be time to move on. But there might be things you can do, so I will ask for those who want to know. Again, Knight of Wands upright. This is confidence. Yeah, this is charming. This is, you know, someone. Yeah, this is passion. Again, lust, adventure. You're not lacking there. But something is really unhappy. Heartbreak. But then we've got the Queen of Swords upright here. I'm the Queen of Swords, an air sign. Potentially an air sign. When the Queen of Swords is upright, she is perceptive, she's clever, she's realistic in her expectations, and she's straight talking. She doesn't mess around. She's got a bit of mouth. Reversed or upright, yeah? I'm wondering if you're dealing with one now, or if that's coming down the pike, if that's a new someone for you, Gemini. It could also be you, Gemini, as you're also an air sign. Okay, but Knight of Cups upright. Knight of Cups upright is very much my seduction, right? This one's all about confidence. This one's about romance and romancing. Whenever I see this card, my head goes, ooh, like we're in elementary school. This is all about, like, maybe a new romantic opportunity. It's all about romance. It's all about emotional stuff, as it is the cups. It is all about I said romance and I said caring and emotional. It's all about intuition, introspection. That's very much the cup suit. But this for me is very much like a seducing card. So I'm wondering if you're getting over, you're heartbroken right now. Maybe you just got in a breakup, but it looks like there's someone on your mind. Or yeah, it does. That to me, that's what it looks like. Yeah. But again, we have 6 of Wands upright. Victory. Victory, victory, victory. This is, yeah, that's what it is. It's victory. So I think if you have someone in mind, I think it's gonna go well. We've got Knight of Wands right after confidence. Maybe got your confidence back. Went after this Queen of Swords. Wooed her with like the Knight of Cups. Victory for him. Then we have the Three of Cups reverse. Again, this is like losing friends. This is withdrawn. This is misfortune. So yeah, a little. And again, Ace of Wands reverse. This is a false start. This is lacking initiative. This is setbacks and obstacles and bad timing. I think he will be victorious in the long run. Obviously, this would not have come up, but I think it's going to take longer than you want. Again, and then we have Temperance reverse, which is again all about imbalance. It's about lack of long-term vision. That's what this is. Yeah, that's what this really, really is screaming about to me. It's also Sagittarius card, I guess. That's also something person you could be dealing with. And then we have the world reverse. This is incomplete project. This is pending. This is lack of closure. This is obstacles. This is a cycle not ending. So I'm wondering if this is that cycle that you're pulled on in the first spread. Okay, I'm going to ask for clarification on a couple of these, and then I'm going to go into advice. Can I have clarification? Space of Wands reverse for Gemini. Ace of Cups upright. Okay. It may be a false start and it may not get off the ground right away. It's good. It's a good connection. That's emotional strength. That's a new relationship. It may be a little rocky in the beginning, but that's a good card. And then for the next one, I pulled for clarification. For in between that and Temperance, I got the Fool, which upright is innocence, journey, spontaneity, change, new beginnings. I think you're coming into something new. So it looks like clarification on this world reversed. Real good for. I'll move on. Two of Cups reversed. Right. Two of Cups reversed is all about an unhealthy union to me. This is about arguments. This is about petty quarrels. This is about breakups. This is about miscommunication. This is about jealousy. It's funny. Beginning and the end really mirror each other. I'm wondering. Yeah. I think that's the cycle you're going to have to look at and change. And I think you have someone on your mind that you want. And I think it will go well. It might. It looks like it will from these cards in general. Can't say for each person. I'm not reading for one person, I'm reading for the whole sign of Gemini and civil placements. So if it doesn't work out, please don't get mad at me. Essentially is what I'm saying. Okay, I gather these up and then I'm going to do advice and any other messages that need to come through from my Geminis before I sign off this reading. Alright. Fragmental. Any messages Gemini. Okay. That's a lot of jumpers. Okay. It's just kind of deck weird vomiting. Just gonna keep shuffling. Does make a lot of sense it did me out, but just said though. I got two that just flipped over. I got Justice reversed and Four of Swords reversed. Justice reversed is injustice, unfairness, shame. Also can be like dishonesty. It also can be like if you're in a legal thing that might not go great for you. Also, Four of Swords reversed, when it's upright, it means it's all about healing. But Four of Swords is about cautious re-entry. It's about having clarity finally. It's about starting again after you're well rested and you have recuperated. That again is a key word for you this month. It's recovery and recuperation. Rest and recovery. Gemini, R&R. Okay. Slow movement. Okay, that's what the false start. You know, yeah. I'll show this. Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, Hangman reversed, Five of Cups reversed, and Six of Wands upright again. So victory. I think even though there might be some trials and tribulations on the way, I do think that this is going to go. Whatever you think victory is for you. Yeah. I just talked about injustice in line, careful re-entry. Seven of Wands upright is about it's about defiance. It's about taking a stand, battling, taking the offensive. It's about being in control. Interesting. Next to the Wheel of Fortune upright. Wheel of Fortune upright is about destiny. It's also, some people call it karma. It's also about a turning point. It's about life cycles. It's about awakening and big picture vision. Looks like you might have to stand up to someone you don't want to. Yeah, that's what's looking like. You're gonna have. It looks like you're gonna have to stand up for yourself to someone you don't want to, for whatever reason. And then we have the Five of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed is unresolved. Okay, this is unresolved issues. This is pending settlement. This is agree to disagree. To me, this is something's hurting you. Maybe, I don't know. Something in the past is very unresolved for you, and it is still affecting you today. It's my main takeaway, as that's one of the things you need to work on in your recuperation. Is there is something, and sometimes you do have to leave things unresolved, and that sucks. Okay. Sometimes there is no resolution. That's, yeah. Knight of Swords reversed. When Knight of Swords is upright, it's the traditional knight in shining armor, but the Knight of Swords reversed is egotistical little shit. It's tactless, it's impulsive, it's aggressively competitive, it's criticizing people unnecessarily. It's also one of my fuckboy cards besides the King of Swords reversed. I know you're hurting. No, don't go to this. Don't do this. You gotta stay out of here. You gotta stay out of here. Okay? King of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed. When he is in reverse, he is all about pride, being too prideful, overbearing, ruthless. Oh, sorry. Harsh. Abuses his power. It's not what you want to be, Gemini. Sorry. It's not what you want to be, Gemini. I know I have an air sign myself. I tend to kind of go that way when I'm hurt. When I'm hurting and I'm not, I will, yeah. So it does make sense to me. And then we have the Hangman reverse, which to me usually means refusing to let go of something. It also means like ulterior motives. It can mean being selfish and unmotivated. It can also mean making yourself a martyr, like martyrdom, but not necessarily a nice, a good way. Okay, you have to watch out for that too. Okay, I know you're hurting. No. Also, look out for some people around you that might have some ulterior motives. It might be more than you expect. It's interesting that several kind of versions of that have come up for you. Okay, Five of Cups reverse. Five of Cups reverse, again, is very much about acceptance. It's about releasing yourself from pain. It's about moving on, and it's about making new plans. So, yeah, and then the Six of Wands, victory. This needs to happen for this to happen. Okay. We need to have this upright to happen, and this to happen for the victory to happen. We also really want to avoid being in any of these spaces. I think there's some good opportunities coming for you. So Wheel of Fortune is upright. I think you're going to find, I think someone's been lying to you, and it was someone you'd least expect, and it's going to really hurt and shock you, and it's going to make you want to lash out at people, possibly, is kind of the feeling I'm getting. Please don't. You have to heal, you have to accept, and you have to like move on, and then you will be victorious. Okay? I believe all the messages that from my Geminis have come through. I think that's it. I hope that helped. I hope that made sense. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, wherever you are. Yeah. For right now, still, I am offering free personal readings on the Tarot Tumblr listed in the description, and also on the Facebook page listed in the description. I don't know how much longer that will be available, but I thought I'd say it again. Yeah. I don't know, I still don't have an outro. I don't know. Bye.